Hi, my name is Tamara Burgos and I'm in a class of 2018. Ballet has been a very significant part of my life. Even though I don't dance as much anymore, I think growing up it really shaped my identity and I truly identified my personality with ballet very strongly. I don't know, I grew up as a very girly girl, so I would always look at ballerinas and go to the theater sometimes with my parents, and I always loved the idea of dancing, so I chose ballet. I think doing it from a very young age, you don't really know how much it's changing you and shaping you while you're doing it. In a certain way with ballet, you always seek for perfection, right? Because that's the difference between ballet and a lot of different sports or arts, that you don't particularly have a standard of what perfect looks like, but with ballet you do. And you know that if you turn your feet or your face or your body in a certain angle, it's going to look perfect. And if you don't, it's not. And you work hard for it. But at a certain point, you also realize that if you're doing your best, that's enough. And you don't need to say a word. But you can completely transmit and convey a message through your dance. I think growing up in Bolivia has truly been a very unique experience in terms that the way society functions is very particular, and we all kind of move around in a certain way that is very similar. We do the same things, and there is this sense of predictability to life that I guess I was also trying to escape when I decided to go to college abroad. I really love where my house is located because it's near the hills, near the mountains, and you have this beautiful view, especially out of my window and out of my dad's office. You can see everything, and when it's winter, it's all snowy and it's gorgeous, and you see the trees. Aside of that, I feel like it's mostly a lot of people, family and close friends. I think they really made it special for me to grow up, and they always make me look forward to going back to them. My first impressions of Singapore. I remember getting out of the airport, and the first thing I thought was, this is so green, this is beautiful. Just seeing all the contrast between the architecture, particularly because we had our hostel in Chinatown. And I just really love the contrast because I was like, I do feel like I'm in Asia. And I feel all of these beautiful cultural things surrounded me, but I also don't feel so much as if I'm in a completely different world. So that cultural shock that people generally tend to talk to you about, it never happened to me here. Being okay with being by myself. I think it started developing even further when I was in high school. And that is a place where, fall downs and friendships really hit you hard. And you realize that there are people that are not going to be in your life forever. I think it teaches you to learn that you need to be happy with who you are and on your own. And you really need to love your own company. Even though it might seem as it makes you colder, I think it also makes you appreciate people when they're there much more. And you really appreciate your relationships more, and they're deeper. I draw a lot. Drawing is something that I've always done. I still do it. If you go to my room and you check one of my binders, it's full of sketchbooks of drawings that I make. I don't tend to show my drawings to anyone. I don't know, I don't think I'm good or anything like that. It's just something that I really love doing, and it's something that really de-stresses me a lot. And I really love being with people who are also passionate about the things that they do. I feel like people are so beautiful when they really show off their love for something they do. I think I'm passionate about being happy. I think at the end of the day, if you feel like you've done your best, and if you go to sleep and you have a smile on your face and you're like, yes, I'm really happy with what I'm doing, I'm really happy with who I am, the way I'm growing, the people that surround me, I think that's what I'm most passionate about.